Hello car enthusiasts! Buying a used car can be a bit of a minefield. We're diving into the top costly mistakes to avoid when purchasing a used car. Stick with me and I'll give you the lowdown on how to avoid these traps, ensuring you drive away with a smile. We'll cover everything from dodgy service histories to hidden damage. Let's get started. Right, first up, the service history. A well-documented service history is a golden ticket, a sign that the previous owner cared for the car. Think of it like this: you wouldn't buy a second-hand watch without knowing if it had been serviced regularly, right? A missing service history or evidence of skipped services is a massive red flag. It could mean hidden problems lurking beneath the surface, ready to rear their ugly heads. So always insist on seeing the service history. And don't be afraid to walk away if something seems fishy. A little due diligence here can save you a world of pain down the road. Now let's talk about salvage titles, the automotive equivalent of Frankenstein's monster. A salvage title means the car's been in a serious accident, flood or fire, and has been declared a total loss by the insurance company. Sure, it might look shiny and new after a bit of work, but underneath that fresh paint job could be a chassis twisted like a pretzel. Cars with salvage titles are notoriously difficult to insure and even harder to sell on. Imagine trying to get rid of a car that no insurer wants to touch. It's like trying to sell a haunted house. So unless you have a thing for high-risk investments and potential driving disasters, steer clear of salvage titles. Remember that bargain price tag comes with a whole lot of baggage. Listen, I love a good blast in a fast car as much as the next petrol head, but when it comes to buying used, the test drive is about more than just feeling the acceleration. This is your chance to really get to know the car, to listen for any telltale signs of trouble. First up, pay attention to how the engine starts. Does it fire up smoothly, or does it sound like a grumpy bear being woken up from hibernation? Test the brakes, the steering, the clutch, everything. Does it pull to one side? Does the gearbox feel clunky? These are all signs that something might be amiss. And finally, trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, walk away. Now I know what you're thinking. A pre-purchase inspection costs money, right? But trust me, it's the best money you'll ever spend when buying a used car. A good mechanic will put the car up on a lift, poke and prod every nook and cranny, and give you an honest assessment of its condition. They'll be able to spot things you wouldn't even dream of looking for. Hidden rust, dodgy repairs, potential problems lurking in the future. They'll also be able to tell you if the car's been in any accidents, even if the seller swears blind it hasn't. A pre-purchase inspection is like having X-ray vision, revealing the truth behind the shiny exterior. If the seller refuses to let you get an inspection, that's a massive red flag. Walk away, my friend, and don't look back. Finally, let's talk about market value. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to get carried away and pay over the odds for a car. That's why it's crucial to do your research before you even step foot in a dealership. There are loads of websites and tools out there that can give you an accurate idea of what a particular make and model is worth in the current market. Factor in mileage, condition, and any optional extras to get a realistic price range. Armed with this knowledge, you can negotiate with confidence. Start low, be prepared to walk away, and never let the seller pressure you into paying more than you're comfortable with. The more informed you are, the better equipped you'll be to make a smart and savvy purchase. So there you have it, the top costly mistakes to avoid when buying a used car. By following these tips, you can navigate the used car market like a seasoned pro. Remember to check that service history, steer clear of salvage titles, and always take the car for a thorough test drive. Stay safe and smart on your journey to finding the perfect used car.